Hello everyone. I'm gonna say today, but it really is tonight. This is like the latest that I've ever recorded videos, but I was like, you know what? I really want to open something right now. But the freaky thing is it's like after 10 and I hear somebody rumbling around outside. So either we have raccoons or somebody's doing something down there. Anyways, this has been a long time coming. I don't know why I've waited this long to review this particular figure. I did review his brother like a while back. And of course I'm talking about this fella right here, Nendoroid 1886, Jade Leech from, of course, my recent obsession, Twisted Wonderland. So, and this came, I actually got this from Nendoroid, and it came with the cam badge, and I think I've gotten all the cam badges that have come with the Twisted Wonderland Nendoroids except for Kaleem's. Kaleem's the only one that I don't have the actual cam badge for, which I probably need to do that because Kaleem is actually one of my favorites. So I kind of actually do want his cam badge. But yeah, like, I doubted myself as far as like, should I keep these or should I not? But like, destiny has, fate has called. I did try to put some of these up for sale and they did not sell. So I'm just kind of like, okay, then I'll keep them. Jade actually, like, I didn't try to sell Jade. Like, I just had set him aside and was like, okay, I'll do a video of him eventually, because I wanted to do a video of them separately because I knew that majority of people that did buy them would do a video of them together, and I do feel like they have enough difference in personality and their accessories as far as like their faceplates and stuff that were different enough to where I could do a separate video. Because I do like Jade, but Floyd is my claimed favorite. But like I said, I do like Jade a lot. And I actually found an extra hairpiece, and I'm going to be making a Nendoroid doll of him, which is another reason why I probably am like, okay, let me do the video again. Let me go ahead and do the video today or this evening, what have you, because I did get in the I'd ordered like a suit or like a doll suit, but it really didn't fit the way I wanted it to, and it didn't really look like I really wanted it to look. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, and then I'm gonna get like some like kimono or something, and just do something different. Because really, Nendoroid doll, I'm just kind of like, I don't necessarily need to have him look exactly like he does in the source material. I can have him wearing something else as long as it kind of fits his personality. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, just like Floyd's box, he has the special design on the sides and the back of the box. I'm guessing that Azul's is going to be the same. I actually am on the lookout for Azul now because I'm like, okay, I really do feel Octavial may be my favorite dorm, and I think I do kind of want all of all the members from there. But yeah, because originally I was just going to get Scarabia. And that was going to be it, because it was only going to be 2. But we see what's happened with that, haven't we? But yeah, and of course you see the Aniplex logo, and as well as the Twisted Wonderland Disney logo. I've yet to see any like bootlegs of these. So I would be curious if anybody's ever seen the bootlegs. I have pre-ordered Lilia because I was like, okay, I do have, Nendoroid came up and said it was back in stock for delayed payment. And I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm pointing at y'all. I was like, okay, well, I do have, I mean, even though there's just a little bit of inflated price, I'm like, I do have points with them. Could use those points because Twisted Wonderland's the only thing I ever had bought from them games. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do that. So I have Lily on pre-order, so I'm happy about that. I am on the lookout for both Idia and Malleus for a reasonable price. Probably more so, even though I'm kind of leaning toward liking Malleus a little bit more than Idia. I think I am leaning toward trying to find an Idia just for the simple fact that I kind of at least want one from each of the dorms. Anyways, enough of rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the unboxing, shall we? Okay, so here he is out of the box. We're going to do it like this. You do have 2 blister packages, which I would rather most of them do this than the little plastic, or them putting their stuff in the plastic bag. What was it? The last one? Oh, Arcade. Yeah, Arcade had stuff in plastic bag, and I was like, aren't we past this? Anyways, he comes with, let's go ahead and do the blister packaging. Lord have mercy, the tape is gonna catch him. He comes with his hat and then the base, which is kind of nice that it comes in the blister packaging versus a plastic bag. But I don't care if the base comes in a plastic bag, that doesn't really do anything. Then of course you have the main Nendoroid himself. You have an extra bent arm. I think he's like Floyd in the fact that he doesn't have the slit in his regular arm. I think it's just in the bent arm, but it looks like he only, no, there's 2 bent arms. There's a couple bent arms actually. Like there, I just can't see because of the plastic and the light. There's a 1 bent arm with the fist. There's another bent arm with the plate. Then there's a tray. I think that's it. Yeah, and a tray with a bent arm, and then you have a bent leg. You have tea, a tea pot. Then you have alternate hands. It looks like both of them are like, don't know. I think it looks like both of them are the gripping hand. And then you have his little wand or pen. And then, of course, you have 2 alternate faceplates. You have the squinty eyes, or the closed eye smile, which I kind of look at it as kind of like them phoning it in. And then you have the smirk face, and that's probably my favorite right there. I love this faceplate. That is the faceplate that made me want to buy this Nendoroid. But yeah, anyways, he comes with a decent amount of accessories, not something like, not anything crazy, but it does come with enough. I do have, and I may pose him at the end with it, I do have a piece I bought from Chibi Chop Shop to kind of like go with his like action or like magic pose. So yeah, I'll probably do that at the end, but let's go ahead and get him in a couple of poses, shall we? All right, so here he is in his first pose. I'm using this base. I'm actually going to see if there's a possibility I can get both him and his brother on this base. Looking at it now, I doubt I will be able to, but I think I will try. Neither one of them, I think I'm going to use the hat, because I get super nervous with the hat, because unlike Azul had something in his Nendoroid where it was like, okay, his little hair piece his little hair peg came out, and you could like peg the hat in. where the hat for both Jade and Floyd are just kind of like, it has, I'll show you. It has like indentions on the inside, but it's kind of like, okay, I don't know where that indent is. And even seeing it now, like it looks like it did chip some of the hair off. That actually probably was there beforehand, because yeah, that doesn't actually touch the top of the hat. So yeah. Anyways, I have another hairpiece coming for him, so that really doesn't bother me, to be completely honest. And plus it's black, so I can always, I have black paint, I can use the black paint to kind of like dab. But anyways, yeah, that I just don't like the fact that their hat just kind of like sits, and you kind of have to like jimmy it to get it to sit. It kind of deters me. It's the same thing as it's the same way I feel about the Little Witch girls, the Little Witch Academia girls. Like, I love the fact that they come with the witches hats. I love witches in general, but I don't pose them with their hats because I don't want the hat rubbing any of the paint off of their hair, because it just basically like sits on there, and they don't necessarily sit flush. It's just kind of like grooved to where it's like you have to kind of like jimmy it around, and you may end up messing things up. But I did pose him like this. I do think it's really cute how you do have one brother that's kind of like the slob, and then one that's like more dressier. I do love the fact that, if you can see it, like he does have this like sheen on his jacket, on the folds of the jacket, which are just super, super nice. I really do love that. And of course his face and his eyes are just amazing, as is Floyd's. But I do like the fact that Jade has his default, like he stares straight forward. Like, I feel like out of the two brothers, like his face plates really are good. Anyways, this is more of a simplistic pose. There is the one bent arm. There are two bent arms for his right side, but there is one that has like a slit that you can kind of like move it, and then there's one that's kind of more, that's just static, and this is the static one. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pose him in kind of like his waiter pose, and I'll be right back. So yay, like I actually went into the restroom like really fast and was like, okay, let me look at this hairpiece, and I looked at and I need to go back in and do the rest of it because I do still see a little bit. But yeah, like it ended up being like a paint transfer, and the black is actually like the predominant like part on here. So yeah, I was able to get that off, so super happy about that. I will say his hair, in general, his hair is not as, like, I can see the like there's one little spot right there. It's not as clean as far as like I still feel like Floyd's hair was kind of done a little bit better, because you can see the seams a lot more in Jade's, but I think that's just because Jade's hair is a little bit neater than Floyd's. He's still super cute. Like, I'm actually like really loving this pose. Like the tea, I forgot to do the teapot, because the only thing about the teapot and putting it on this, Let's see. I mean, it's super cute, but yeah, like you can't peg it on, so it's just kind of like a balance. But so cute, so cute. Him with his little tea. Oh, he's just wanting you to spill the tea, isn't he? But yeah, he is super cute. And I mean, like I said, like I'm probably not going to pose him with the hat. And this particular hand is actually for the teacup itself. Like there's two graspy hands, but one is specifically for the pen and then the other is for the tea. So it's super cute. Like I really do love this, and his smile is just precious. But yeah, I was able to get the majority. There's still a little bit left. I saw it a little bit earlier when I put it. Yeah, there's like a little bit left that I can get off. But yeah, like I absolutely like. I think he's so cute. Anyways, next I'm going to put him in more of an action pose. With the cheeky grin faceplate, and I'm going to use the little effect part I got from Chibi Chop Shop. So I will be right back. All right, last pose of the day, and of course I used this effect part, which I think is super cute. His attack is Shock the Heart. So I've saw this on Chibi Chop Shop and thought that it would work. Something I did notice with mine that is not standard, I have two hands for the cup. So I don't have the hand, and I mean I did see it on the actual box where it's like he's supposed to have like a closed hand where it's like you shove and I mean I had one for Floyd where you have a closed hand where you shove the wand in, but I had two hands that are like this. So yeah, that is a bad thing on my part. But at least the hand, I got this hand to at least hold the wand, even though it's not grasping it. So it just looks a little off, but I mean, I can work with it. I love the cheeky pose. I just absolutely love the cheeky pose on his face. I mean, the cheeky look on his face. This is what made me change my mind and order Jade. Because I had originally was just going to order Floyd, but like this face just made me do it. And like Floyd, he does the little earring thing is on the back, or the little decoration is on the back instead of on his faceplate. The drawbacks, I would say, is just the fact that you're buying a Nendoroid that you can't really complain quality control wise because yeah, they're not going to replace it. These are Japan exclusive, so whatever you don't get with your Nendoroid, you're just stuck without it. I mean, I guess I could message Nenden Game about it and see if they could do anything. But at the end of the day, probably not. Just be satisfied with what you get. But yeah, I would totally, I mean, even with the double hand, I would highly suggest this Nendoroid. He's super cute. If you love Twisted Wonderland, I mean, heck, he's based on, him and his brother are based on Flotsam and Jetsam from The Little Mermaid. So, I mean, even if you love The Little Mermaid or Disney in general, I would say any Twisted Wonderland Nendoroid is a plus in my book. Especially the ones that are designed after already designated Disney villains. I would say yes, they are. All of them are a plus. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, let me know. Again, what Twisted Wonderland Nendoroid would you like to see them make? I would like to see them do a Divas, but I actually heard rumors that Good Smile was done with their Disney licensing and that they aren't going to renew it, which is really sad because I really want to see some more MCU characters being made into Nendoroids, like a Scarlet Witch. But it kind of makes me sad. It really does kind of make me sad. It's kind of like, okay, well, I guess we're done with Disney and MCU characters. But then again, that's just the rumor I heard. Who knows if it's true or not? Either way, it kind of scares me. Even rumors will push up the price in the aftermarket. So, but anyways, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.